Hello, hello, and welcome back for some hardcore bullying as Perfidious Pete plays XCOM: The Long War. And you may consider that your trigger warning because the aliens' bullying has gotten completely out of control lately. So much so that I think we may need to request a professional intervention from the good people at stopbullying.gov, because this shit is getting real ugly. To put it in playground terms, where most bullying occurs, Scott Farkas has the team down on the ground. He just ate a Snickers, and there's nothing the team can do but stare into his yellow eyes as he dangles a chunky stream of saliva millimeters from their open mouths. And yes, he has yellow eyes. He has yellow eyes. But if you're curious what I'm talking about, look at this. We have 2 active troopers on the roster right now. 2. And that, by the way, is after spending almost 200 credits this month on new hires, who, by the way, are already on probation because they still haven't shown up for work. I mean, it's not even technically their first day yet, and they've already managed to make themselves late. And that's the kind of flagrant shit you've got to be either juiced in with the union or the boss's kid to get away with. And I don't have any children, and XCOM employees are not allowed to unionize. So those guys are in some deep shit as soon as they arrive. But even so, the absentees of the new hires, it's annoying, but it's still the bullying that's the real problem. The aliens just keep piling mission after mission after mission. And I gotta admit, I'm starting to feel a little like that kid from Arizona who got stabbed while trying to protect his friend from a bully. I mean, I knew the aliens were bad news when I stepped in, but I wasn't expecting them to escalate to jailhouse shower shanking quite so quickly. It's really ramped up quite fast. But here we are, and really there's nothing we can do but duck our heads and, I don't know, hope an opportunity arises for us to frame Scott Farkas for dropping the F dash word. So let's tuck down into the barracks. There is one positive thing we've got for one force. We did get a promotion on our last mission. Lena Kramer, of course, joining the ranks of the team assault here. And I think we'll get her sorted out. Newest Project Lazarus graduates. At least Lena Kramer showed up for work on time, not like the other fucking rookies who are lollygagging doing whatever the hell it is they're doing. What do we got then? Raven-haired lass. Kind of a smugly self-satisfied look on Lena's face. Like an undeservedly smugly self-satisfied. And you know what? I know who this is, actually. That look is enough to tell me. We folks are looking at Ayn Rand. That's right. Author of The Fountainhead, author of Atlas Shrugged, and if you're talking about smugly self-satisfied bullshit, bam, right there, those 2 titles may actually define the term. Ayn Rand also, of course, the founder of Objectivism, which is a philosophical school of thought centering around art and the perception of reality. It's objectively kind of a terrible philosophy, or at least most scholars find it objectively flawed. One thing we do know, Ayn Rand's works, definitely objectively flawed, because The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged are fucking terrible. If you've ever read them, you know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't read them, do yourselves a favor. Fucking don't. Anyway, Ayn Rand is on a team. Let's hope she can be, I don't know, smugly self-satisfied about killing aliens, and let's also hope that she's objectively a better killer than she is a better writer. That's got Ayn Rand sorted and on the team, and really what we need to do is just keep our heads down and hope that the aliens will give us a couple days here to get some troopers back on duty. We need a break, is what we need. A little bit of a break. What we don't need is fucking 2 engineers, so no. 15... No, I'm not taking engineers anymore. Give me an offer for something that's useful. Actually, son of a bitch.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance.
Yeah, we did.
Abductions in
noticed,
progress
Bradford.
are marked on the hologram.
I wish you had not even told me about this. You should have just kept this one to yourself. So Katharine Hepburn is back on duty, which means we have a whopping 3 fucking troopers for this one, folks. I'm pretty sure we can't do this mission with a 3-man team. I mean, it's only moderate alien resistance, but a 3-man team? I don't think they've got the soup for it. Alright, so what can we do about this? Okay. Some people are gonna have to fight hurt, and I have a plan. Okay, I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it is a plan. Also, I'm gonna operate under the theory that the aliens, while this abduction is active, will not launch another mission. So I'm gonna run this straight up to the cancellation time, just to try and buy time for the team. Okay, so carry on. Okay. All right, so we've run as much time as we can, and believe it or not, that 7 hours actually might make a difference. It might make a difference. Did it make a difference? It did not make a fucking difference. Nope, not even a little. So we have nobody coming back to help us. We have 3 troopers. All right, then, we're fighting tired. That's just gonna be the way it goes. So let's get to the abduction. We're gonna have to fight tired. Also, you know what? In addition to fighting tired, I'm fighting shorthanded. A moderate resistance alien abduction mission, we should be able to do this with 6 troopers. 6 troopers should be able to get this done. We're gonna need well, we're taking Jane Sporty Austin and Virginia Big Bad Wolf. Little Kate Hepburn may have to sit this one out, although I hate not having a gunner that... I really hate not having a heat ammo gunner. When will we have a gunner with heat ammo come back? In a day. Marie, you have heat ammo, right? You do? Marie Antoinette? Marie Antoinette has heat ammo, okay. So Marie Antoinette will be back in a day. Alright then. So it's Jane Sporty Austin who's going to be our base of fire gunner. Let's make items available. I am so not feeling this mission. This is going to be a tragedy. I have a feeling this one is going to end in tragedy. It's going to be... it's a plane flying over the Andes with a soccer team, and before the end of this one, somebody is going to have to resort to cannibalism. I have a feeling that that's pretty much the way this one's going to go down. Anyway, Virginia Big Bad Wolf on the team. Big Bad Wolf actually looks reasonably well kitted. We're just going to give her a laser rifle phalanx armor. She can keep that battle scanner and a ceramic plating. She actually has the battle scanner ability as well, which means we'll have some good field of vision on the ground. We could take Kate Hepburn and get... You know what? I don't like it, but I think I'm going to do it. Although, alternatively, we'd be better off if we're going to do this to swap. Okay, yeah, that's what we got to do. Alright, so if we're going to take Kate Hepburn, and we are, because we sort of have to, here's what we're going to do. We're going to change up roles a little bit. Jane Sporty Austin is slightly faster than Kate Hepburn, so we're going to give her phalanx armor, auto laser scope, and a laser sight. Then we're going to grab Kate Hepburn, and I'm telling you, Kate, this is exactly the reason we hired you for this team. You've got to kind of pluck gumption and stick-to-itive spirit to stay in a committed relationship with a married man for like 30 years, and that's the kind of commitment you're going to need for this one. And I'm not picking on you for the whole married man thing. I know Spencer Tracy was your true love, and you guys really were meant to be with each other. It's just Spencer was married when you met, and he was a deeply religious man and just wasn't willing to divorce his wife. That, I guess, living in a state of sin is better than the divorce. I'm not really sure on the specifics of that one, but I totally applaud you in that relationship. You just met the man that you were destined to be with and didn't want to do anything other than be with him, and that's the kind of stick-to-itive spirit you're going to need to stay alive on this one. So let's hope you're in love with breathing and having a functional circulatory system, because you're going to need some serious dedication to keep that happening. Now, we need 3 more troopers here, and we're just going to have to injure people. We can't let this one go. Panic in the U.S. is too high. If we leave this one, theoretically, they could get to a situation where they withdraw from the project. So here's what we're going to do. Everybody who comes back from this mission is going to wind up lightly wounded, which gets them, like, between, I don't know, like 6 to 8 days, I think, wound time. You're coming... The Wolverine's back in 7 hours. That's... Alright. Anyway, it's going to be a... How... Didn't we have somebody hurt? Oh, it was... Never mind. I was going to say, we had somebody who got hurt on the last mission, which is true. It's just Louis Pasteur, and he's out for the fucking season. So what we're going to do, we're going to take troopers who are as tired as possible. Is there anyone who's got more than 4 days of fatigue? Anyone? Also, we're going to take some of our weaker troopers as we do this. I gotta have a medic on the mission. There's a reason I'm going to take a medic. I want to test a theory. So we gotta take Elvis then. Elvis is the medic that we have who has the longest fatigue time, is arguably the least useful, and the guy we wouldn't necessarily mind having injured. Sorry, Elvis, buddy, but it's true. He's also going to be taking a motion tracker and a med kit. But the theory I want to test is, can Field Surgeon negate the fatigue time from a light wound for fighting tired? I'm curious. I'm pretty sure it won't, but I do just want to see, you know, if that's an option. What else do I kind of feel like we need a sniper on this one. So which sniper do we have who has the most fatigue? I hate to take a sniper out of rotation, though. Fucking... Well, the right choice here would actually be George Custer, because we would never miss him, much like he never misses a shot. I kid George Custer, because he's fucking never hit anything. Yeah, well, but yeah, Custer's out. I would not care about wounding Norman Borlaug. I have a feeling Norman Borlaug is going on this mission. And I have a feel... You know what? We're not going to take a sniper. We're not going to do it. Norman Borlaug will not be missed. We're taking Norman Borlaug. If somebody's got to fight tired on this one, fucking Norman's the guy. Norman is the man to do this job. So we're going to take Norman Borlaug. Let's give him a scope and a rocket. You are the man to fight tired. If we got to pick anybody to do it, Norman, that person is you. And then we kind of need an assault trooper, and preferably a good one. Sun Tzu, the war dog, is out for 4 days. That's a pretty hefty fatigue time. And Sun Tzu, as I recall, he's pretty reasonable. Yeah, I think Sun Tzu, yep. You're gonna have to tough it out on this one, war dog. This is gonna have to be you showing some real war dog, bulldog tenacity on this one. We're gonna need you. I wouldn't mind having somebody who was a little more skilled with maybe hit and run or close encounters, but I don't want to injure those guys. So 11 kills on 5 missions is pretty reasonable. So this is what we got. This is, I want to say, the worst team we fielded in a while, but that's not necessarily true. And Big Bad Wolf and Sporty are just going to be regular tired, as is Hepburn. So we're going to fatigue wound 3 of our guys. It's not the worst situation of all time. It's not good. And I blame the rookies for not showing up yet, by the way. All of you new hires, I'm telling you, you guys are starting on probation. So let's go get stuck in and see how this turns out. I have a feeling it's going to turn out like that souffle that you baked while fucking screaming at your oven, and it just collapsed and never came out. It was just a giant sort of chocolatey mess at the bottom of the pan. It was not the light and fluffy dish you had hoped.
Our AO is within the continental United States.
This is a terrible map for us.
We picked up a local broadcast indicating alien.
We haven't fought on this map in a while, so I mean that's a positive thing. But it's still. This is going to be a difficult. This is going to be a difficult mission. So here's what we're going to do then. I think, given our situation and given the team that we've got, which is, I don't want to talk about it. Our best bet is going to be to hole up somewhere.
Central,
Try and.
Oh, where are we? Is touching down now. Standing by.
We are in a terrible spot.
Reading you 5 by 5.
So our best bet then would be to find some place that we can kind of hole up and try and lure the aliens to us with our scout. And inside this building seems like it would not necessarily be a terrible spot to try the hole up technique. So since Jane Sporty Austin isn't going to be able to move and fire, let's have Sporty open things. Okay, well that's not good. So we have already encountered a whole team of floaters. That's real bad. There is effectively no cover for us anywhere in this area. I mean, the Big Bad could go in because low cover is full cover for Big Bad Wolf. We should probably just take cover behind this truck. I think that would probably be the wiser maneuver. There is one on the roof. Jane, you know, Jane Sporty Austin. Oh, Jane Sporty Austin actually is gonna have a shot here. I forgot we gave her, she has one. I would rather have, okay, hold on a second. We can maybe make this work. So we're gonna bring Big Bad. We're gonna have Big Bad hollow target for us. Give me the 44% here. Really, I'm just looking for the hollow targeting. We didn't get a hit, but we did get a hollow target. That's gonna give Jane Sporty Austin double 56s with her auto laser here. One hit, not a kill. Okay, that's good. Jane Sporty Austin is starting things off for us nicely. All right, Elvis.
Okay.
I want you over here, buddy. You get on Overwatch this turn. We are going to have to make use of Elvis's little scanner ability at some point. I think it's going to come into play. Norman Borlaug, you're on Overwatch. Kate Hepburn, I want you over here. You're not going to be on Overwatch, but that's okay. You can't move and fire, so in this situation, you're going to be of somewhat limited usefulness.
Understood,
and then we're going to bring the War Dog over here. We're going to put him on Overwatch.
Scanning.
I am a little worried about that floater coming down on top of us from overhead. We got to keep an eye on that. I don't want to move because I'm too terrified of popping another pod to really take any kind of risks. So we got another floater advancing. This floater's on Overwatch. It's not really a problem for us. All Alright, so we got 3 floaters here and the dude on the roof. Right, what can we do here? Now, Virginia Big Bad Wolf does have, I'd like to point out, she does have in the zone. So let's see what's... I don't suppose you have a shot at anything, do you, Kate? Kate does not have a shot. We may just have to stand here and sort of gunfight these sons of bitches. I don't like it, but it may be what we have to do. Let's take 266s at this guy. That son of a bitch has covering fire. Well, that guy has to die. We have got to get that guy dead. I really hate floaters now. They have way too many combat abilities. Way too many. Man, Jane Sporty Austin is doing the fine sport work. She is getting some fucking killing done here. Yeah, we're gonna take this shot. Your covering fire is already done. Oh, look at that! Oh, Virginia Wolf. The big bad wolf is in the zone. She's in the zone. Can she go 2 for 2? Okay, so she's in the zone, but she's not that in the zone. But you know what? I'm perfectly happy with that. That was a fine performance. And I think everything else is just a repeat of our last turn. Alright, so we have guys definitely sneaking up on us from the left here. We're gonna have to have Elvis kick on the motion sensor at some point. That's gotta be a thing that happens. Alright, so we're still staying strong. Jane Sporty Austin is holding her ground. Alright, you, Elvis, I need motion tracker. We gotta know where enemies are. So we have 2 enemies. I have to assume that this is that guy. So the dude on the roof is probably closing in on us. Virginia Big Bad Wolf is out of ammo. That's bad for us. Jane Sporty Austin, double 6. We gotta take a chance here. Jane Sporty Austin has not let us down yet. Okay, she sort of let us down a little right there. And if so, how? Theoretically, the War Dog could help us out of this little pickle we're in. That's gotta be the guy on the roof, right? I mean, that's gotta be rooftop guy. So are we gonna pop another pod if we send the War Dog in? I think the answer is no. We got a meld canister somewhere over here, and there is another pod. But I think we'll be safe. If we send in the War Dog, we should be okay. Now, if we send him in on a run and gun, what kind of shots are we looking at? Not necessarily I mean, we can definitely kill this guy. Is this guy that had close? I don't think... Oh, you know what? We're gonna... Yeah, we kind of... You know what? Let's do this as well. We're gonna motion tracker. We are gonna run and gun. If we're gonna get the kill here, the War Dog has to run and gun. Let's move to here and see if we're gonna spawn another pod with our next move. It does not appear that we will. So we take this position of corner cover, and we just kill this brick. Alright, so the War Dog is definitely not gonna fail to kill this guy. That one, done deal. Alright, enemy action is out. Virginia Big Bad Wolf kind of needs to fall back and reload. So we're going to have the Big Bad Wolf head back here. She's going to crack a reload for us. Overwatch for Elvis and Norman Borlaug, as well as Kate Hepburn. Because we still have that guy on the roof, we got to keep an eye on that bastard. Those combat specialists, oh, Sun Tzu is in a terrible position. Look at that. With the defense, the War Dog keeping himself safe. That was huge. That was nothing short of huge. Oh, the War Dog. I'm loving you so much. Alright. I really am hesitant to move without knowing whether or not this move is going to be safe. So, let's bring... We know there's a pod somewhere over in this general region thanks to our motion tracker. Really, before we take any kind of advance, you know what? Let's consolidate here. We're going to get everybody reloaded.
Headed there now.
We can't afford to take a risk. We're running without our full complement of dudes. And let's face it, some of the guys that we have in service here, and I use the term guys, of course, just as the generalist there. I'm not trying to insult our lady troopers. They've been doing a fantastic job for us. Jane Sporty Austin has been nothing short of miraculous. I think the War Dog could afford to go to here.
Heading for that location.
And pop a reload. I think there may be aliens over in that vicinity, so we're going to be a little careful. The Big Bad is going to head over here.
Got it covered.
Going to put her on Overwatch. Alright, so we have Seekers on the map, possibly also Thin Men. They could be on the roof. Nope, they're right there. Okay. This is not terrible for us, actually. So the War Dog may get a freebie? No, the War Dog is not going to get a freebie. He is actually in kind of a tough spot. Alright, where is Norman Borlaug? Alright, Borlaug. Yeah, you're a worthless hunk of garbage, Norman Borlaug, and if I haven't said lately that I hate you, please know that I hate you. Alright, so you know what? Cancel this. I need a better angle here. Alright, now, give me the rocket, Borlaug. So the one thing we know about this shot that Norman Borlaug is firing is that it doesn't hit here. This is the one square we know it does not hit. Can we get it to scatter? Whatever. It's all a fucking crapshoot with Norman Borlaug. This is nowhere near the target. That being said, I think that rocket probably could have gone worse. I mean, it couldn't have gone much worse, but it could have gone worse. So Jane Sporty Austin should be able to advance to full cover.
Solid copy.
And she's still going to have at least one good shot for us. Now, I know we've got these two guys in the open, but I actually have a plan for them. Since they're in the open, Virginia Big Bad Wolf could do some pretty good work for us here. But in order to do that good work, we got to get Elvis to move. Sun Tzu ain't going to do jack. Honestly, there's not really much little Kate Hepburn can do in this situation either. We wouldn't mind having Kate right here where Sporty is, but I don't think that's going to happen, and she does not have enough movement to really improve her situation much. Alright, where could we put the king that's theoretically safe? I think the answer is nowhere. But we could theoretically get the king. Alright, so which guys can you see? You can see that guy, and you can see that guy. Which means Virginia Big Bad Wolf cannot be in that position, and it's the only position she can sort of occupy. That's a little troubling. Alright, so that means Jane Sporty Austin actually has a shot that we sort of have to take. Nobody else can see that guy, and he is in the open. This is a kill shot, right? Double 86s or 1/100. Theoretically, this doesn't kill him. I mean, this shot can't miss, but it cannot kill him if it doesn't. I think we got to go for the back-to-back 86s, actually. I think it's a better bet. We need him dead. Okay, so we got him on the first shot anyway. We took, admittedly, possibly unnecessary risk. This guy, we have good chances of killing. So we can have Virginia Wolf kill that guy, and then at least take a shot at that guy. Which would leave Elvis in a not fantastic spot, but not an untenable spot.
Moving out.
So we bring Elvis up here. Alright, Elvis can see 4. Some of those guys are going to be not alive, though, in the very, very near future. So Virginia Big Bad Wolf comes forward. She should have 2 shots. One that's going to be an in-the-zone shot. This guy is in no cover. This should activate in the zone for Big Bad Wolf. Unless she misses, which completely bones us.
Shot wide.
Alright, well, we kind of wanted Elvis to throw a smoke grenade, but that's somewhat off the table at this point, isn't it?
Running.
We're in trouble now. Kate Hepburn has got to move to try and get into a position where she can do at least some firing. Elvis can almost certainly kill one. We can't leave him alive. We got to take kills where we can take kills at this point. Do we go for the corner cover? This may sound questionable. And it may be questionable. In fact, in all likelihood, it probably is questionable. I'm going to come over here and take this shot. This is a kill shot. My hope with this shot is that having 2 units side by side like this actually encourages the Thin Men to spit acid at us. I would actually like for them to spit acid at me. Are you gonna? Are you gonna? Nope, he's just gonna straight up shoot our man in the head. Alright, well that sucks. So the War Dog taking some damage. Oh, we're not. This is not good. Lucky miss. Now, it's important to note that the War Dog hasn't actually taken a wound, and the War Dog winds up hurt at the end of this mission regardless, because he was fighting tired here. He hasn't taken actual damage yet, and if we can prevent him from doing so, we absolutely want to do that. Jane Sporty Austin has a shot. She has only 1 target, and it's not a fantastic shot. We're going to take it, though. I'm not sure she would have been able to move and improve her situation much. The back-to-back misses were very much not what we needed, though. Sun Tzu still does not have run and gun. Norman Borlaug could lob a rocket in there. Honestly, I think that's the wrong
Position
move.
confirmed.
He's going to have a shot here. This shot, theoretically, might not be terrible. Okay, well, it's not fantastic, but it could generate a kill. It didn't. Did it get that door? Kate Hepburn has nothing. We're just going to put Katie on Overwatch. We can't afford to have Sun Tzu taking fire for another turn. This will not trigger in the zone. That unit will not be flanked from that position. We could have the king... I think we got to take the chance here and then have the king pop smoke. I do not like any of our options here. Also, before we do anything, give me the motion tracker. I just want to make sure we don't have any other enemies closing on our fucking 6 as we move around. We can't afford to engage another pod right now. We literally can't afford it. All right, we'll come back to you in a minute. Big Bad Wolf's got to go in.
Getting it done.
So we're bringing in Virginia. Time for the aliens to meet Virginia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, so the Big Bad Wolf pulls a kill. That's fine.
He's down.
That leaves Elvis, who has the smoker. Alright, Sun Tzu, you gotta come up big for me here. You did not come up big for me there, but you did, Maeve. Ooh. I really wish we had taken that shot first. We could have got a freebie with Virginia Big Bad Wolf. This is not gonna get a kill. Nope. Alright. Shooting here is the wrong move. Everybody's in half cover. We gotta go for the smoke. It would be... Shooting here would be tantamount to suicide. I mean, shooting here would be as much career suicide... Oh, we actually can... Alright, we can do both. Well, then we will shoot. We wasted a smoke
Everything
grenade.
by the numbers.
Holy shit, that was end of mission. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is exactly the same way I felt when they cast Megan Fox in Transformers 2. I couldn't believe they did it a second time. Oh, Operation Enduring Future, possibly holding dividends for our future. Only 10 aliens on that mission, surprisingly few. And we scraped through that one by the skin of our teeth, guys. We really did. I mean, we got that fight, we got the win, but we won ugly. We won ugly. Coyote ugly. I mean, we won Margaret Hamilton ugly, and if you don't know who Margaret Hamilton was, she was the Wicked Witch of the West in a Wizard of Oz movie, and sort of widely regarded and kind of famous for being ugly. I mean, she was basically the female Clint Howard long before Clint Howard was born. Anyway, 10 days we got wound time on that for 10 fucking days? So fighting tired is goddamn terrible. That's way longer than a that's way longer than a light wound. I mean, Elvis only got 6 days. Then again, who are we out? Sun Tzu, who is good, but, you know, spareable, actually. Elvis Presley is only down for 6 days, which theoretically is only 1 day longer than he would have been fatigued for. And Norman Borlaug, fucking, I don't care. That could be 100 days, and it wouldn't really matter for me on the Norman Borlaug thing. Also picked up 5 Illyrium, 6 alloys, 10 weapon fragments, 19 meld, that's a bit of a coup. 5 floater corpses and 5 thin men corpses, as well as 90 credits and decreasing panic in the United States.
Commander.
So, all things considered, it was an ugly win, but it was still a win. I mean, sure, we've got the hideous scars and the cauliflowering we have around the ears from the savage beating we took. I mean, that shit's never gonna heal. But glory lasts forever, am I right? Right? Please tell me that glory lasts forever, because if it doesn't last forever, I'm gonna be fucking heartbroken. Doesn't last forever? Thanks for breaking my heart, man. Thanks for breaking my heart. You couldn't even lie to me? You gotta give me a little Dirks Bentley on that one. You just gotta say you do, even if you don't. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the situation room very quickly. I just wanna take a look at our panic situation. Okay, so panic in the United States is pretty good. We do need to head to the gray market. This is gonna sound strange, but we gotta hire more troopers. I mean, we have some that are coming in. We have, like, pending trooper hires, but we need more. We need more troopers. If this mission density is going to be sort of sustainable, like if this is what we're looking at for the foreseeable future, we need a full barracks full of troopers. I mean, a completely full barracks. We got thin men corpses we could spare. The mutant corpses I think we'll hang on to. Floater corpses, sectoid corpses, that's really all we can, that's all we've got that we can sell, huh? Well, we can always sell Illyrium, which is exactly what we're gonna do. So let's go down to 450 Illyrium. I can't believe I'm selling resources like this to hire troopers. I mean, I know people were abusing the 5 credit higher price, but honestly, I'm not sure the proper solution for that
Commander,
particular problem
we've
was to
suffered
make
a number
troopers
of casualties
ridiculously
and
expensive.
haven't found suitable replacements yet.
Yeah,
We
you
need to
keep
start
telling
hiring
me this,
additional
Bradford,
soldiers from
and
the
I keep
barracks.
hiring soldiers, but I tell you what you could do that would make you considerably more useful than bitching at me about it. What it would be better for you to do is to drive down to the goddamn bus station and just start fucking picking them up, Bradford. If you could just head down to the bus station and pick up all these new hires rather than making us wait like a week, I think it is, for new... They're not even on the list, so it's like 7 days, at least. We are so boned. So boned. Laser strike rifle's done in a day, though, so I mean that's one positive thing, right? I mean that's the one shiny golden apple amidst the gigantic bushel full of rotting, worm-ridden, terrifically infested, not even fit for applesauce fruit, right? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see the aliens continue to dangle spit us with their chunky blobs of Scott Farkas saliva, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.